Hello everybody, welcome back. This is now part 4 of my magic wand shop. Today we're going to be building the bit that goes on the back of the front of the shop. That's the front of the shop there, and this bit actually goes behind on the back just there. So I'll show you it in the book. This is it in the book here. I don't know whether you can see that there. This is all this here, this bit here, and it attaches to the back of the back of the front, so to speak. Right. So we're going to start off. First of all, we take out our baseboard. In an earlier one, I stuck all the brickwork on and the flooring, so you saw me do that. So now, the first step is to put the back on. Good. There's actually marks on here to show you where to put it. So I've got to actually glue that on there, on the back there. So we get some glue out. Oh, that was helpful. Just broke the lid on my glue. I think I'll get a brush actually. That'll be better. Bear with. 1 second. Right. Let's get some glue going. So this has got to go across the top of this one here. Plenty of glue on that because it's quite weighty, so I think I need quite a bit of glue on there. That's it. That should be enough. And then we'll stand this on the back there, lining it up with the marks on the board. And then I think I'll have to keep it upright, I'll have to stand some blocks. I'll stand one behind it there and one in front of it there. I'll put another one there just to hold it straight while it's gluing. I'll turn it round for you so you can have a proper look just there. So we'll wait for that glue to dry, and then once that's dry a little bit we can carry on with the side bits. While that's drying, I've punched out some frames for the windows here, what it's given us. So what we'll do, we'll carry on and we'll frame the 2 windows on the side panels. So I've got 4 long ones and 4 short ones. Make sure I've got the right ones here. That's it. These 2 long ones go on this long window. So we'll pop a bit of glue on there and we'll start sticking those on. Oh, if I can get some glue out of my pot. That's it. Right, I'll pop some glue down the side there. That's it. And we'll stick that one on. Make sure it's level with the window. That's that one. Oh, keep it straight. And then we'll do the other side. Stick that one on there. A bit more glue on the bottom bit there. That's that one. And the ones that go across the top, I think they're all the same size, yeah. They overlap a little bit, so I have to get them evenly spaced. Pop a bit of glue on there and pop that over the top. Just making sure I've got the same amount sticking out each side. out there, and one for the bottom. Across the bottom there. Stick that one on there. That's one window done. I'll just show you that there. Oh, sorry. That's the frame around that window. When the glue dries, it will dry clear, so you won't be able to see it. But yeah, that's that. We'll do the other one the same. Well, I think I'll put the glue on the stick actually rather than the window. That's it. There we go. I'll go on there. That's that one. On that side. Oops. One on the top there. That's it. And one on the bottom. So far, so good. That's it. And one on the bottom there. And that's them two window frames done. There we go. I'll show you that one. That's that one there. So they should look quite good. Right, so I'll just leave them to dry for a second. Okay, the next step now, I think that's dry enough to stick the other bits on. So the next step is to stick these side bits on now. So, and they sit there on, I don't know if you can see that little mark, that mark there, it says B96, which is this bit, and that will stick along there. So we'll pop some glue on the bottom bit there. There we are. Lovely. And then I'll pop a bit of glue going down the side of this bit. So we can get it all stuck nice and snug. Lovely, right. So we stick that bit on there, keeping it lined up, hopefully, she says. Let me just check the back of that, make sure it's straight. And then what I'll have to do, I think, is stick my blocks on there again to hold it in place while the glue dries. So if I put one in there and one at the back behind, that should hold it in place while it dries. I have to stick on that side as well. That's better. Right. I'll leave that for a moment and then I'll do the other side and I'll come back and show you. Okay, these bits have now dried, so I'll just show you there, the actual back of the shop there. I did make a mistake. This bit here on the back, I did put the other way round. I made a mistake. So I took it off before it dried thoroughly, and I managed to stick it back on again the right way. So apologies about that. And if you picked that up, well done. But I didn't notice it at first. But I've rectified that now. So the next stage is just to put the lid on, which is this bit on here. I'll glue that on there, and then we can pop the hinges on. Right, I've finished the shell of it now, and I've popped the top on there. And I'm assuming it's got these holes in so you can look inside the shop once it's done. But that's that all finished there. That's the outside of it there. So the next thing is to put the hinges on. I've got 2 little hinges here and 8 little screws there. And what I've done is I've punched some holes in the sides here, just where the hinges are going to go. So hopefully that'll help me line up the hinges. So we'll give that a go and see how we get on. Got myself a little screwdriver, but I don't know whether it's small enough for these little screws. So if it's not, I'm going to have to get a little watchmaker's screwdriver. So I'm going to turn this up this way. The trouble is you can't, that's it, I'll turn it that way. And then pop that in my, get this little screw in the hole there. And then try and screw that up. Oh, see, dropped it. Let's try again. Oh, can't even get them between my fingers, they're so tiny. No, I'm going to have to stand this up, I think, and I'll give it a go, standing it up, and then I'll come back to you in just a moment. Okay, I've managed to get the hinges on after a little bit of a struggle because they were very small. What I did have to use was one of these little watchmaker's screwdrivers, these little tiny ones, because I couldn't find another screwdriver that was small enough. But anyway, we managed to get it done. And there's my hinges on now. Oh, sorry. My hinges on now. So that's good. They're all on. This is a little sign here that I've just stuck the stickers on, and that's got to go on the side there. That the glue's not quite dry yet, but that sticks on the side of the shop there. So that's the finished shell of the shop. So in the next episode, what I'll be doing is I'll start making the furniture to go inside the shop. So please join me for that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I know it's a lot of little fiddly bits, but it should look nice once it starts coming together. So please join me for that in the next episode. And thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, as I say, come and join me. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.